Hey everyone, welcome to our first video on the channel. Welcome to the trading club. I'm getting a lot of questions today. Why did the market crash? What should I do about it? Do I need to panic? Do I need to worry? So let's get into it right away. First of all, I'm just showing on screen an overall view of NASDAQ, the big companies. This is the QQQ ETF. And I just want to cover some of the drops that we've seen throughout the year and why you probably don't need to panic yet. And let's get into it. So when the first bad news came out, you know, when COVID first began, we saw a quick decrease in share prices. We saw, drops of up to 30%, and that was, you know, terrible news for us. But then the Fed stepped in. We saw a new quantitative easing. The government started to purchase bonds, and stock prices started to recover, and they did so quickly. But along the way, it hasn't been smooth. We can see here that initially there was a 30% drop. We then gained a lot and then it dropped again in September, just recently last year, and 10% again in November, before up to our new all-time highs, and then now we've just experienced about 11% of a drop. So I'm not too worried yet, and let's talk about why and maybe what to do about it. So first of all, let's talk about why it crashed. And simply put, we expect the economy to be recovering quickly in 2021. If you think of what's happening in the United States, markets are opening up. People are able to go watch some movies. We have Texas no longer needing masks and so on. So we expect the economy to pick up pretty quickly. And I think people are pricing those activities in, meaning that we expect interest rates will need to climb. That's a little bit complicated, but just to cover it in basic sense, we expect inflation to increase. We have, trillions of dollars about to hit the the markets in a significant way. That's a lot of money that will be printed. So I think if the economy is doing well and money is flush, we have so much money coming into the economy, we could see an immediate spike in inflation. Today we heard from Jerome Powell speaking about what does that mean and what's the policy look like? Is the government going to do anything differently? And he said, status quo. We're not going to do anything differently. So I think people were hoping to hear maybe a more measured response or some reaction to what we expect around interest rates. And in this case, nothing will change. So personally, I feel like the market is overreacting a little bit. People are panicking a little bit, and that's just because they're seeing red. But we're not red in every industry. There are stocks out there that are still performing well. Of course, those stocks that have been a little bit hyped and crazy recently, they're going to experience the biggest drops. All the meme stocks are doing all okay, but they will drop sooner or later. Um, and of course, value stocks are having their moment where they're gaining. I think today we saw a little bit of a stress against all stocks, just in general, but nothing to panic with. So, what would I do personally? I wouldn't do anything. I would just wait a little bit. $2 trillion is coming down the road soon, and that's going to prop up a lot of the markets in many ways that we don't understand yet. But just expect an influx of cash that will be dumped into market and other places. Personally, I'm looking for hedges against inflation, and the best one of all time has always been the stock market. That's a good place to put your money as well. So anyway, the economy is booming. I think we're going to see things pick up more or less sooner rather than later. For anyone out there who's kind of panicking about what happened today, I would just say, hold on to your investments and wait. Um, yeah, I think the important designation is just, did you buy the investment to keep or did you buy it to gamble? And if you've done research in the company and you really believe it to be good, like Kathy Wood really believes in Tesla and what it can do, she doubles down when the market goes down. Things are technically on sale. So if you have cash, I think it's worth it to deploy it in what you believe in. Make sure you do your due diligence and invest in things that will be good over time. Look at quality stocks. Over time they always do well, but they always go up, but if you're zoomed out enough. So anyway, I would just you know, not be hasty, wait for the market to recover a little bit, wait for the panic. If people are panicking, just wait a little bit and things will be fine. All right, everyone, take care. Hope that helps, and good luck tomorrow.